In the opening of a viral YouTube video, the protagonist sees Kowloon still wriggling on the ground, flooring it again to ensure there's no escape. Frank decides, starting the car. Frank delivers a final blow to Kowloon, and as he witnesses Kowloon take its last breath, he finally breathes a sigh of relief. Just as he reports to his superiors, the window shatters, causing chaos for a group. He grits his teeth, looks out, only to find Kowloon Po, who's just like him. With incredible regeneration, Kowloon Po bounces back instantly upon being hit, launching a fierce counterattack. Frank is knocked down, unable to fight back. Kowloon climbs in and discovers info about himself, shocked. Seeing an old acquaintance, he burns documents, ignites the car, ready to end it all. Kowloon thought the coast was clear, but out of nowhere, a bizarre video emerges from Capitol High, featuring none other than his daughter. Years ago, his wife died in a bizarre car crash. To keep his daughter, Sixu, safe, he fled from the National Security Bureau. After piecing together a calm life, he lands a minor job, and his daughter gets into high school. Unfortunately, peaceful days are fleeting. Bullying is rampant in his daughter's class, and Sixu faces new challenges. To earn her diploma, she bore the humiliation, but one day, she finally explodes. After a chaotic showdown, she knocks down 17 bullies with a single swing. If thanks to inheriting her father's abilities, Sixu remains unscathed. The school recognizes her bravery, but under pressure from parents, forces Sixu to transfer. Ultimately, only Capitol High is willing to accept her, but no one expected Capitol High to be her new state. During gym class, as Sixu tries to reach for the hoop, the unbolted backboard suddenly falls, threatening to crush her. At a critical moment, class president Xiaolai suddenly appears, saves Sixu, and becomes the hero. This scene is captured by a classmate who loves photography, quickly going viral online. Upon seeing the video, Kowloon Po feels uneasy about other super beings in his daughter's class, causing him panic. When Lai Meixin sees the video, she recognizes her son Jin Fengxi sitting on the ground. Fengxi has always had a unique every time her emotions fluctuate, her body inexplicably glows, which becomes dangerously unpredictable during thunderstorms. To prevent her from being swept away like a kite, Lai Meixin often ties her close by. Even as she grows, she makes sure to weigh down Fengxi's backpack with iron, just in case she floats away. After watching the video, she realizes this is definitely not a coincidence. Kowloon Po also feels anxious and must go to the school to investigate for his daughter's safety. In fact, as Lai Meixin suspects, this is the National Security Bureau's program for nurturing a new generation of super beings. They are using every trick in the book to scout out young super beings across the nation. However, in a North Korean super ability video, the NSB tries to delete it hastily, but it's already in the hands of the military. They once got a bit too comfortable during an operation in South Korea. If it weren't for that merciful agent from the past, they would have been toast. Afterward, they strive to assemble their own superpowered team in preparation for future joint operations. This adds pressure to the North Korean military, prompting them to reevaluate the National Security Bureau's strategies. 10 years later, this situation finally makes them realize that South Korea is bankrolling a new breed of superheroes. Determined not to repeat past mistakes, they decide to take action to ensure these new abilities don't get the chance to thrive again. That night, the alert Lai Meixin arrives at the school, trying to sniff out any clues related to the situation. At the same time, Kowloon Po arrives, unaware of the hidden threats at the side door. The North Korean team appears, Jin Fengxi and Zhang Zixi followed by a scarred uncle. What's weirder is, when the bus takes a sharp turn, this guy actually levitates off the ground. The driver, known as Lightning, is their mentor, and upon seeing this, he quickly becomes alert. Sharing similar powers, he can't make any noise, so he decides to take action. Gritting his teeth, he takes off his gloves and stomps on the gas, accelerating to 120. The bus speeds into the police station, where the officers come out to assess the situation. But the scarred man mysteriously vanishes from the bus, leaving Lightning in shock. Meanwhile, Lai Meixin is talking with the homeroom teacher and spots something unusual on the ceiling. She realizes it's a hidden camera, sending shivers down her spine. Seeing the homeroom teacher is under surveillance implies he's up to something shady. Confirming it's the National Security Bureau, the situation's getting complicated. Time to confront. Just then, Kowloon Po pushes the door open, and they both freeze, recognizing each other instantly. Noticing Lai Meixin in silence, Kowloon Po realizes the stakes, calmly greets the teacher. Lai makes in, activates her backup phone to gather more info. Want more? Subscribe.